Oh, what's up, my Wither Army? And I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. It's fantastic. I'm made of plastic. You can brush my hair and touch me anywhere. I accepted a challenge, and I just did it because I'm a savage. Wither Army. What we're gonna be doing is, sorry about that cringy intro. Well, I accepted a challenge. As you'll see, there's gonna be a comment there. I'm already stating the obvious. You know, Wither ain't gonna be doing things intentionally. It's not like I sing that song on the low every now and then because it's a really catchy song. But I do. No, I'm kidding. I don't listen to that song. That song is garbage, trash. No, I'm kidding. Guys, pretty much what we're gonna be doing is, sorry about that if I just cut the video out of nowhere. I did not mean to do that. There are reasons why. There are reasons. Wither don't do anything out of nowhere, you know. Just cause Wither, you know, sings a song doesn't mean he did that intentionally. Well, I did do it intentionally. I just didn't mean to trigger anything. Taking off that golden helmet. I like silver and I don't know, silver and diamond they kind of go together. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys. Today, as you can read by the title, we're doing an epic tree farm. We're gonna do it like a boss. And I haven't done this tree farm in a while. A zombie broke in here and he tried to kill me pretty much. That's what happened. Don't judge me. Judge that zombie that tried to kill me. But yeah, pretty much I haven't made this tree farm in a while. And when I say I haven't made it in a while, I mean I haven't done this specific kind. This kind of tree house, or I should say tree farm, involves a lot of dirt, as you can see here. There's like 9 stacks. Let me see. No, Wither can't count. Okay, there are 11 stacks of dirt. Took me a second to count. But I've been thinking we should do it in like this area here. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't done this kind of tree farm in a while. So it might involve a little bit of terraforming at most. But what you want to do is you want to make a circle. And I'm not too sure if having it this close to, you know, everything. I don't know. I feel like that's close enough for it to actually grow, you know, correctly. But pretty much you just make a circle. That's all you have to do is just make one circle around. And let me just mark it real quick because sometimes I forget. But yeah, you just make one big circle. I'll show you how to make half of the circle, and then you guys can make the other half for yourself. And this is a mini version of it, actually. I'm not going to make the actual big version that I used to make, but I used to make like a sort of helipad out of it. So this is a smaller version of it. Not bad. It's interesting. It's interesting. I like it. I like it. It makes it more interesting because there's a little bit of wood covering it in the surrounding part. But I'll pretty much just show you what I'm talking about. That guy over there is he's gonna stay there. Hopefully he stays there. Good thing about this is that it's perfectly. It's a good height in my opinion. I feel like it's a perfectly good height. And pretty much all you have to do, this kind of farm I haven't done in a while because you need quite a bit of space. And the reason why I'm putting one here is because, well, I need something to be close to water just in case. And I was thinking maybe I should change all my other farms to be circles instead of rectangles, because rectangles are trash. They're extremely garbage. And it's not as useful, you know what I mean? Like, a circle is bigger. You can hold more in a circle. And these kinds of trees is, well, my English no good. this kind of tree farm is basic. So it's, when I say it's basic, I mean like it's really basic. But you've never seen anybody do it. I'm the first one, if I'm correct. Nobody makes a tree farm like this. If you can find anybody who's made something like this, then okay, maybe I'm not unique, maybe I'm not original after all. Just back up, boy. Back up. Back up. Back up. I can't even hit those crits. Come up. There. I'll take your golden pants. I'll smelt that. Area is actually done. There's a few problems about this tree farm. One is that it's just to look nice. It's not really to, you know, get a bunch of trees. You know what I mean? It's just to look nice. It's not really something like, if I made this like 4 times bigger, okay, then you can probably call it a really OP tree farm. Because if you make this, okay, this is what you want to do. You go on Google and you search up how to make a circle in Minecraft, or you just go on Google Images circles, and boom, it'll show you how to make a circle. This, I know how to make circles by memory, and because I've made so many, and because I'm a builder, so I just know how to make them by memory. So it's simple. It's just very, very simple. All I really need now is wood. Don't know if it's gonna work, but I guess I could put the wood here this time to make it a little bit higher. So if you really want to make it seem like this is a legit good tree farm, I think I'm gonna need more wood. We're gonna have to go chopping some wood. You see, I need wood just to get more wood, and that's serious. Like, there's some serious stuff. I'm not gonna put fences. I feel like there's no point in putting fences. I was thinking about putting fences, but I'm like starting to like second guess myself. So I don't think I should do it. Yeah, there we go. So once this turns all green and it looks nice, but what you would normally do is either you could do what I used to do is just put a bunch of trees right next to each other and let them grow. Or I have an experiment. I've been wanting to test this out. I'm not too sure if it's gonna work. So I counted how tall a tree is. A regular tree that's not big, not like really big, is actually like 5 blocks tall. So if you put a stone slab like on the 6th, like on the 6th block, then you'll technically stop the growth of the tree every single time. So technically the tree won't grow as much as it normally would. So it's a great thing. I don't know if it'll work, but this is just what Wither's thinking. So we're gonna be trying that out in today's app. And if it looks really, really nice, we're gonna end up putting like a glass jar around it, maybe just to like make it look nice. We're gonna need some bone meal from our skelly farm, because you know we got that, and we gonna enchant that. No, I'm kidding. We're not gonna enchant. I just need some bone meal, to be honest. I just need some bone meal, to be honest. I don't need a lot. I just need a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I need these trees to go fast so I can actually see if this works. And if it does work, is there anything in here? No, there is not. If this works, by the way, we're gonna be working on this when we're done with the tree farm, because I did say it was gonna be on my to-do list next up. So yeah, I have to do this. I just have to make this tree farm. I'm not too sure if it's gonna work. I've always just imagined it would. It makes sense that it would, but I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't work. You know what I mean? Because it's just one of those things where we're gonna be spacing them out quite a bit. Actually, we're gonna be spacing them out just to make sure. We're also gonna test it out to see if it works if it works, if they're like all super like clumped up together, because that's something I really want to see if that works. If that does work, like I said, this is gonna be an amazing discovery, and it's gonna be like your own little automatic. Well, for me it is. For you guys it's not. But real quick, let's just go up 6 blocks exactly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right here, using these slabs that I made up magically, we're going to just slab it up. Just slab it up right there. Yeah. Just slab it up. We don't want them to go any higher than this. Pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. Like we don't want them to go any higher than this. So I'm not gonna ever go back up here, so it really doesn't matter. But it's just we gotta slab this entire thing up, like by a lot. So right now, if I'm correct, they're all in the perfect position to grow. And if I'm correct, this should work. Come on. It's not working. They're not growing. Why aren't they growing? Maybe the slabs don't work. Maybe this was just a fail. Because if that's the case, then that means I'm gonna make it a little bit higher then. Because it should be working. Or maybe it's because it's just like way too close, because I put it 1 down. Maybe if I put it like 1 higher, it won't grow as much. So I guess let's try that out, because it seems like this is not gonna work. Managed to do it. There's a little bit of a problem, I guess you could say. It's not growing as much as I thought it would, but maybe that's just me. I'm not too sure, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But you guys should be able to grow a lot of trees. If you put a bunch of trees, eventually they will grow. And the thing is that I feel like it's because I limited their height, so they won't grow as much as they normally would. So that's another problem. So the reason why I wanted this tree farm to be so small is because I don't want it to just be engulfed by, you know, by bushes. It's crazy, and you can get a lot of apples. I'm not gonna lie, the bushes do help you a lot, but I don't want that many bushes. You know what I mean? I just can't handle all those bushes. I have to be careful where I'm actually putting this, because in some parts it might not grow. Like literally, this part right here is the edge. So anything farther than this is pretty much the edge. I had to actually put it like 7 blocks high, and it finally worked. I tried it like twice and it finally worked. So I finally figured out the secret. All I have to do now is just wait for these guys to grow. And like I said, they will grow, it just takes time. They grow very slowly, but other than that, this is gonna be a very, very easy tree farm to make for anybody. If you want to steal my idea, I guess you can. Maybe you guys can test it out. Maybe you guys can prove me wrong or something. I don't know. It's really all up to you. But yeah, I'm assuming this is gonna work out well. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'm just purely wrong. Maybe. Not too sure until we see the results. So I gotta make sure. This is a perfect square, pretty much. That's what it pretty much is. It's a perfect square, just not in the way that you would think it is. On the XP farms, this should be the easiest thing. I have to make everything look fun. You guys have to understand where I'm coming from when I tell you guys this. Looking nice is what the Wither is all about. I love looking nice. Not for anyone else, but for myself. You guys gotta understand, sometimes in life, you just gotta look nice for yourself. And that's a fact. Sometimes you just gotta look nice for yourself and not for anybody else. Just do it for yourself. You might end up feeling a lot better if you end up doing it for yourself. But that's just my opinion, really. You don't really gotta listen to what Wither is saying. Wither can say a lot of things. But yeah, I think I just ran out. Good thing I brought some of this. Bam! There, another stack. This is really gonna be the easiest thing to fix, to be honest. I just really wanted this to look nice. Let's actually... I don't know. I feel like maybe this wall should also go down as well. I don't like this wall. This wall looks ugly. I feel like the only thing that's going to be really changing is this floor. This floor is gonna change for sure. I'm gonna use some wood planks. I think that's a really good idea. Wood planks be a really good idea. This area is all secure. Everything looks nice and dandy looking. You see, I kind of changed this part into cobblestone as well, real quick. Do I have? No, I do not. But I can make a few sorry, my bad. Stone swords. Let's get a few levels. Maybe we could do some enchanting actually. I realized I could just do that. I was down here for a while, so I was just like, you know what? And we're done. Wait. And we're done here. And we're finally done. Thank God. Let's get that carry. Let's do that carry. Taking that. Yeah, we're pretty much taking everything. So, if I'm correct, we had 20 levels. Now we got 23 levels. So that's good. We still can't enchant, but for now, we'll just leave it like that. As you can see, I still haven't changed this. I'll change it one day, probably off camera. Continues to bother me, but right now I actually have something very important that I want to do. I want to name everything that we currently have, and I'm really scared of that creeper. And by name I mean, like, I want to get some signs, and I actually want to put some names on some buildings that we've actually built. Not things that are currently here, but things that we've built ourselves as a Wither army. Real quick, before we name anything. There we go, okay. Let's start with, are you flippin' kidding me? Every single time. Literally, every single time. And wait, I think it's this way. Boop. There we go. Okay, so since this is the first thing we've ever built, we're gonna give it a name. We're gonna name it Wither's Fish Hut. No. There has to be a great name for it. Give me a second. Name it Wither's Fish Hut Tavern. No, wait. Wither's Fish Hut. That's it. You know what? I can't think of anything except for Wither's Fish Hut. There. Boom. Great name. Don't you think? Wither's Fish Hut. Next thing that we actually built. This thing right here. It's a library. A little bit of a library, I should say. It's kind of both, but... I guess we could just... For now, I guess we'll just call it Wither's Library / Storage, I guess. Wither's... Wait. Let me get that exclamation... Oh, wait. No, that's hashtag. Let me get that, Wait, not exclamation, whatever that thing is that you put at the end of anything with an S. Wither's library storage. Yeah, that's a good name for it. I like that. I like that a lot. Boom! There we go. Next thing that we built was our tree farm, which we recently built. Right now, for now, I'll leave a sign right here, and I'll just name it Withers. Oh snap! There's a horse in there. I guess I'll tame him later. Withers Animal Farm. Yeah. Wait, I can't even spell my name right. Withers Animal Farm. Come on, Wither. You got this. You graduated from kindergarten. You got this. Farm. Yeah. Boom. Let's go. Next thing. This shall be... Technically, it's not done. But for now, we'll just name it Wither's Tree Farm. Yes. Boom. Yeah. Wither's working a little bit faster. Wither's Tree Farm. Boom. By the way, a quick question for you guys. What would you like me to do in next episode? I will do anything. As long as it's appropriate, that is. But, yeah. Some people have been telling me to build a wall, and I'm kind of iffy about it for now, because I feel like I don't have the resources to actually do that. Wither's Mob Farms. Mob Farm? Yeah. Wither's Mob Farm. Mob Farms. Yeah. They're mob farms. Technically, they're mob farms. So, yeah. Boom. So, what else have we done? What else? Well, you know what? Next up, we're gonna make this look like a better looking mine shaft. Because this thing is looking ugly. Looking atrocious. But that's for next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this short, sweet episode of Wither and his epic infinity survival journey that I just made up. Literally, I just made up a bunch of, well, not a bunch of, but I added a bunch of names that I use and I just combined them all together. Isn't that right, cuties? Who's your good? You're good. Who's your good? But yeah, pretty much, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, then, well, too bad. But if you did, blow up that like button. And if you loved it, then blow up that subscribe button. As usual, it's your boy, the Infinity Wither, out as always. Peace!
Mellow, yeah, I like to keep it mellow.